My sister has been lying about our family for years and has made us out to be abusive and extremely homophobic to her friends, and they just contacted me. So about 3 years ago my older sister Leah's personality basically did a 180 overnight, as she went from being the sweet reliable big sis to very snappy and closed off. She stopped doing chores and would get an attitude if anyone reminded her that she needed to help around the house. She even bit me on one occasion when I asked her to help me with the dishes. I was 12 at the time, so I wondered why was she acting like that. In the beginning of her turnaround my parents choked it up to teenage girl hormones, but one night she came out of her room crying and told us she is bi. My parents were extremely supportive of this, so was my older brother because he's gay. I wasn't educated on this kind of stuff at the time, so I didn't get it until my parents explained it to me and why it was such a big deal to her, and I was just like, cool, good for you sis. Her behavior got better after that and she was being nice to us again. She didn't hang out with me as much though. So fast forward 3 years later, me and my sister are really close again. Or at least I thought we were. One thing my parents and I have noticed is that her friends have started acting very weird towards us. Like they wouldn't talk to us when they came over even if we said hi, or would occasionally make backhanded remarks or roll their eyes when we spoke. It was weird, but again this was only when they came over, which was rarely, so me and my parents kinda just brushed them off like whatever, they don't have to like us. Well, I just found out why they act like this. An hour ago I was peacefully binge watching an anime when my phone started buzzing like crazy. When I checked I was added into a group chat on Instagram by her friends. In this group chat they were basically bashing me for being a horrible person. They were calling me homophobic, a spoiled brat, terrible sister, golden child, homewrecker. Kept telling me I need to apologize to my sister for abusing her, so I was obviously confused. When I expressed my confusion to them they told me to stop acting dumb and innocent. Later they realized I was being serious and genuinely did not know what they were talking about. That's when they sent me a bunch of screenshots between them and my sister. To sum things up, my sister has fed her friends a very wild story about her life and how we treat her. She has told them the following things: our parents are extremely homophobic and are kicking her out at 18 because of her being bi. When she came out I quickly became the favorite child. I'm spoiled and get everything I want, and because of this I treat her badly for fun. I hit her, steal/break her things, verbally abuse her and call her homophobic slurs. Not only do my parents allow it, they encourage it. She's forced to do all of the chores and cooking in the house, including cleaning my room. This girl does not know how to cook. She lied about other stuff like having autism and me making fun of her for it, which is crazy because I'm the one with autism. There's so much more. The screenshots go back like 2 years, so she's been telling them this for close to 3 years. I asked them why it's taken them this long to confront me. They said she begged them not to confront or talk to us about it because apparently it will make things worse for her, and her plan was just to go no contact with us when she's 18, but they couldn't hold back this time because the most recent thing she told them was that apparently I found out about the guy she likes and immediately found his social media and started texting him to spread lies about her, and now he won't talk to her. I debunked as much as I could, sent them pics from pride festivals we went to with her, sent them pics of us, sent them pics of my brother with his boyfriend. They were ticked, but I asked them not to do anything. Until I figured out how to deal with it, because apparently my sister is the abused black sheep of the family. They agreed. I took screenshots of everything from last night's group chat. My dad gets home earlier than my mom and my sister has a part-time job, so I spoke to my dad first. Obviously he was furious, shocked, hurt too. It was hard watching it happen since I love my dad. He also apologized a lot as I'm the one who had to find this out and sit him down. Anyway, mom got home and my dad wanted to talk to her alone, so I went in my room. This was the unexpected part. I heard my parents arguing a lot, and I later found out that mom knew about my sister Leah's lies. She found out 5 months ago and didn't tell my dad. Apparently she made my sister promise not to do it anymore and just trusted that she wouldn't. Safe to say my dad was heated. Leah got home and things got worse. Leah started punching and scratching her legs, threatening to end herself, also screaming that she was going to unalive me. So I was kinda scared to leave my room. Literally never heard my sister scream like that before. My dad was already mad that my mom went behind his back and kept him out of something that involves his child. My mom defended herself, saying that she was just protecting Leah and that she's just a kid. But my dad is smart enough to realize that Leah is clearly not mentally well and said she needed to be put in a ward. From what I heard and what my dad told me, my mom begged him not to, but dad was already mad about what she did, so he threatened to leave her if she didn't comply. There was more arguing, but eventually they did drive her to the hospital, and obviously I haven't seen her. Me and my dad are now at my grandparents, and he is not currently speaking to my mom, but he did tell her that if she tries to take Leah out then she is ending their marriage. I also spoke to my brother, and obviously he was hurt but concerned for our sis, so there's that. My dad and I have talked a lot, good talks. He apologized to me for everything going on, but it's not his fault, so there's nothing to forgive. If anything, I feel more bad about the situation, but me and my dad are good.